Yes, you can hear me. Great. This is going to be about speed reading, not speed dating, speed reading. Okay. In the next 180 seconds, I will tell you what makes me tick. Follow me on my 12 hours technology clock. Where's my technology clock? Starting at 1 o'clock. Back in the 70s, I started DJing. Everything was about vinyl and analog. Today, everything is digitized. 40 years later, I have a $2,000 digital studio in my basement, where I mix and make more music than ever before. If I wish to broadcast my beats on the internet, I just do it with one mouse click. At 2 o'clock in the 80s, I bought my first motorbike. Everything was mechanical. Nowadays, my bike has more computing power than a PC had 5 years ago. Technologies such as ABS and traction control has made my biking so much more fun. At 3 o'clock, Google has introduced its first unattended concept car, and traditional car manufacturers already provide features like adaptive cruise control. I can now finally start reading the CIO magazine whilst driving hands-free safely at the same time. At 4, I remember working for Capgemini in the 90s, being introduced to web TV. Man, that was hard selling. Nobody seemed to get it. Today, 17 years later, I have news, theater, sports, and whatever on demand, wherever I go and on any device. Then at 5 o'clock, there's social media. Do you have the same? There is no more time left to work anymore. 24 hours a day, I get tweets, jams, RSS feeds, Snapchats, and all of them need instant response. But the funny thing about this is, my kids keep me updated with the latest innovation. But here's the thing, when the technology doesn't work, they come to me and say, hey Dad, you can fix this, you're the CIO. For them, technology does need to work. For time's sake, I will skip number 6 and 7 and jump to number 9. An amazing experience. My 83-year-old mother came to me to visit in the States. I took her on a boat trip. At that point, a drone came flying by, a drone, just watching us. I thought my mother would get a fright. Instead, she looked at me and said, hey, Rogier, isn't that a drone? 83 years old, technology has become so normal to us. At the 10th of the hour, here's where I get really excited. We have built this huge technology heritage of business applications to help our business thrive. Although this technology is way better than 10 years ago, a lot of it is still legacy. Now approaching the 11th hour of my clock, it is clear this is no longer sustainable architecture. Basically, all architecture should be cloud enabled. And then closing in on the 12th hour, we all of us find out that we don't know what true value is of all the data out there. So we call it untapped power of big data. Going around the clock in 180 seconds, I find myself at the beginning of a new set of 12 exciting hours. One thing I know for sure, I want to be there again as CIO, because the beauty is, I get paid to have a point of view, and the business trusts me tens, if not 100 millions, to make the new normal happen. So it's my task as CIO to ensure all these elements come together and work like a Swiss precision clock, or should I rather say, a digital iWatch? And that question again makes me tick. Thank you.
Well done. Rogier Jacbos, thank you very much.